Hello people, my name is Kevin and welcome to Wanna Watch a Movie, my YouTube channel where I react to movies and shows. Tonight I am watching the sci-fi film, at least I think it's sci-fi. I'm watching Equilibrium from 2002. I know it's got Christian Bale, I know it's got Sean Penn, I'm pretty sure Emily Watson is in it, and Taye Diggs, I think that's his name. I don't really know much about this movie. I know I want to watch it because I saw one of my favorite YouTubers, CinemaWins. He did a video on this a long time ago, and I remember wanting to see it. I remember wanting to watch the movie so I could watch his video on it. We're not collaborating or anything. I don't really know the guy. We're not friends or something. I just really like his content because he's a really cool guy, and I really like his positivity and everything. I know it's kind of, I think it's like Brave New World or something. Or it's like a post-apocalyptic kind of world. According to the synopsis of the film, it says like feelings are outlawed or something. I'm not really sure what that means. But you know what, I guess I'll find out in a few minutes. Kind of sounds like Brave New World, 1984-ish, I guess. Let's see what that is, and I'm looking forward to it. If this is the kind of content you like, please, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Share the video, and if you really like this kind of stuff, you can join my Patreon. I have a link in the description below. Joining my Patreon will give you access to full-length reactions, early access to my YouTube edits, and also give you access to polls to decide what I watch next, and access to a Discord server where we can chat about movies. So, on that note, without further ado, let's get started with Equilibrium. I also finally broke out my blanket because it's getting cold, and I guess it's a TARDIS blanket. Also, if it wasn't obvious, I really like Doctor Who.
In the first years of the 21st century, a third world war broke out.
Shit.
Those of us who survived knew mankind could never survive a fourth.
Yeah.
So we have created a new arm of the law, the Grammaton Cleric.
Grammaton Cleric?
To seek out and eradicate the true source of man's inhumanity to man, his ability to feel. Police!
They're destroying art. Oh, that's a lot of guns. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Just fucking slaughter everything. Ah, there he is, Christian Bale. I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
And Sean Penn. He's probably gonna die.
Maybe more than a dozen inside.
The doors down, blow the bulbs.
Yes, sir.
Are these like super soldiers or something? What's that look about? Oh. Did it freeze? Why is he just standing still? How many people did they just kill? Like, what, 30 people or something? Total, I mean? The choral voices here, like, really makes me think, yeah, this is... I mean, of course this is sad.
Where?
This guy does not blink, does he? Like, just... the entire time. Whoa, that's the Mona Lisa.
It's real. Burn it.
The fuck, man? That's horrific.
Why didn't you just leave it for the evidentiary team to collect and log?
They miss things sometimes.
William Butler Yeats? Or because he wants to read it?
How long, Preston, till all this is gone?
Preston.
We'll get it all eventually.
What had to happen to make him like this?
Libria, I congratulate you.
Libria?
War is but a word whose meaning fades from our understanding.
This feels very, V for Vendetta. Oh, never mind.
There is a disease in the heart of man. Its symptom is hate.
I thought there was was a swastika at first. It's speaking of whom?
Its symptom is rage.
Tiananmen Square?
The disease is human emotion. At the cost of the dizzying highs of human emotion, we have suppressed its abysmal lows. Prosium.
Oof.
We are at peace with ourselves. War is gone. We are our own conscience now. And it is this conscience, those things that might tempt us to feel again and destroy them.
Ugh.
You have won! You have survived!
This is horrible. So they have like secret police or something, or like masked police like that. The Prosium, that's
Every time we come from the Nethers to the city, reminds me why we do what we do.
a play on like Prozac or something, right? The antidepressant. Ah.
7 discs of musical content.
Very brutalist architecture here.
You are Vice Consul DuPont of the Third Conciliary of the Tetragrammaton, Father's Voice.
I'm told that you were very nearly a prodigal student, knowing almost instantly if someone is feeling. Why do you imagine that is, Clark?
What's up with the globe there? Doesn't look like the Earth.
I'm able, on some level, to sense how an offender thinks, to put myself in their position.
If you were a sense offender.
A sense
You're a
offender.
family man, Clark.
Yes, sir, a boy and a girl. The boy's in the monastery himself, on path to becoming a cleric.
And the mother?
My spouse was arrested and incinerated for sense offense 4 years ago, sir.
Incinerated.
How did you feel about that?
I didn't feel anything.
That's horrific.
How was it that you came to miss it?
He's not gonna die. I mean, it's too early in the movie.
I've asked myself that same question, sir. I don't know.
I trust you'll be more vigilant in the future.
Every time we come from the Nethers to the city, reminds me why we do what we do.
Are they constantly being recorded? Of course they are, in the surveillance state.
Prosecutorial evidence for ANR 136890. I need it. It was late this afternoon. May not have showed up in the records yet.
Nothing has been logged and nothing is pending under that entry.
It was an item of evidence brought in personally by Grammaton Errol Partridge.
Cleric Partridge has not entered anything in for weeks.
You're mistaken. It was a book of some kind.
There's nothing.
He's been passing through the gate into the Nether every night for the last 2 weeks. We assumed it was enforcement related.
So he's a sense offender, I think they called him. He's reading poetry. Shit.
You always knew, but I, being poor, I've only my dreams. I've spread my dreams under your feet. Tread softly, because you tread on my dreams.
I'll do what I can to see they go easy on you.
We both know they never go easy.
Then I'm sorry.
No, you're not. You don't even know the meaning. Everything that makes us what we are, traded away.
There's no war, no murder.
What is it you think we do?
No.
Yeah, you murder a lot of people.
A heavy cost. I paid gladly.
He's gonna shoot him through the book, isn't he?
Don't.
Shit. Only 18 minutes in. It only took 18 minutes for Sean Bean to die on screen. Is that a record? Just gonna leave him there?
You and your partner were close. I hope you're as pleased to be assigned me as I am the placement.
Please, that's not a... You can't feel that. Can't feel pleasure, can't feel gratitude.
You, cleric, intuitive. Sometimes I know when a person's feeling before they know it themselves.
That isn't a feeling? Come on, that amusement? Sorry, I'm overanalyzing this already.
Saw the fortuitous and simultaneous rise of two synergistic political.
John, I saw Bobby Taylor crying today.
Just calls him John?
Do you think I should report him?
Unquestionably.
This society is so fucked up.
Tread softly.
They don't even have fucking blankets in this. There's more color here. I see. She can feel things, so she has color, but he can't feel things, so he doesn't really. I like that. That's cool.
Don't move! Don't move! Comply! Comply!
Oof. Oh, shh.
This is a lawful entry. We have a warrant for your wife's arrest. She's charged with sense offense.
Hey! Get her! Get her off him now!
Oh, that's...
Remember me.
Oh, that's so fucking shit, man. Poor kids. Must be really shitty growing up in this kind of society. They don't even have fucking pillows? Okay, I feel like this movie so far, like 20-ish minutes in. I feel like we're headed toward him. He's going to start feeling things, or he's gonna like miss a dose or something of the prosium or something. Up, you see, he's gonna miss a dose.
What are you doing?
I accidentally dropped my morning interval.
You'll go by equilibrium, log the loss, and get a replacement.
Yes.
This kid is so fucking creepy. He's like a vampire.
Your new partner called. I took the liberty of telling him you will be at equilibrium, replacing your dose.
The kid is just like the monotone,
Stop that.
expressionless.
This site is temporarily closed. This site. More than punctual, cleric.
Why is it called equilibrium?
I'm surprised you're able to get your interval and get out so quickly.
You can't do this. You cannot do this.
Tetragrammaton, there's nothing we can't do.
How long have you been off the dose?
Shit.
Look at you!
There's more color. He's starting to feel things too.
Mirror's frame's illegal, destroy it.
Come on.
You're gonna burn it, aren't you?
Eventually. However, you couldn't have accumulated all this by yourself. We'll discover who your Confederates are.
Oh, when you handcuff her.
We need her.
Is that perfume?
What's your name?
O'Brien, Mary.
Who are your friends?
I'm wondering if you have any idea at all what that word means. Friend, let me ask you something. Why are you alive?
To safeguard the continuity of this great society.
You exist to continue your existence. What's the point?
What's the point of your existence?
To feel. And without it, without love, without anger, without sorrow, breath is just a clock. Ticking.
It's a good line.
I have no choice but to remand you to the Palace of Justice for processing.
You mean execution, don't you?
Processing.
Again, like this. Okay, this part feels very 1984. Like words use different words for.
The gun carters. Through analysis of thousands of recorded gunfights, the cleric has determined that the geometric distribution of antagonists in any gun battle is a statistically predictable element.
Each fluid position representing a maximum kill zone, inflicting maximum damage on the maximum number of opponents, while keeping the defender clear of the statistically traditional trajectories of return fire.
It's the master of the gun carters, an adversary not to be taken lightly.
Gun kata. So it's basically gun fu. Can I also say it's a little weird hearing Emily Watson, the actress, speak in an American accent, or at least in a non-English accent. Come on. Did he decide not to take it?
Breath is just a clock ticking.
Oh, he didn't take it, did he? Oh. Shit. To know what a sunrise, what it feels to look at a sunrise, yeah. Also, Christian Bale's workout routine.
Prosium.
Didn't take it, did he?
Opiate of our masses.
Opiate of our masses.
We anesthetize grief, annihilate jealousy. We embrace prosium and all that it has done to make us great.
Good, don't take it, yeah. I'm gonna bet there's plenty of people that don't do it. Just to feel the cold metal of a railing.
Good morning, Cleric.
Good morning.
The color, there's a bit more color in this now.
We have sought to shrug off individuality.
Is that like propaganda shit just constantly going on the loudspeaker?
To lead identical lives.
He's noticing the conformity of it all. Small little bit of rebellion, like changing the arrangement of the desk.
What are you doing?
It's onto him.
I'm rearranging my desk.
You didn't like the way it was before?
I had no feelings about it. I'm merely attempting to optimize.
Sense offenders. Holed up in the nether.
We estimate 50 men, sir! You clean, we'll sweep. Yes, sir!
What's the difference?
Cover me, I'm going in.
I'm starting to feel the horror of it. The ugly horror of it, of seeing it, of all the blood and everything. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, and he gets rid of the gloves. Wait a second, I gotta wonder, does the program actually dull, like, your senses? Like, are you less able to feel, like, physical pain or, like, the warmth of a fire or something? It's like, what really is the difference when you come down to it, like, between just a feeling, as in, like, an emotion, versus, like, sensation? As in, like, your sense of touch, your sense of taste or something, you know? Because, like, you know, if you taste something sugary, that's gonna feel good. Does that mean sugar is outlawed too? Oh, Beethoven. Of course, music is gonna be outlawed. Does it say 8th Symphony? 9th Symphony? Snow globes. Love snow globes. Don't drop it. That's a nice transition. Ah. Of course he dropped it. Oh, shit, man.
Why didn't you leave that for the evidentiary team to collect and log?
That's exactly what he said to...
I miss things sometimes. I'm gonna take it in myself.
That's exactly what he said to Partridge.
If we keep burning all this contraband, eventually there won't be anything left to burn. What'll there be for men like us?
Eventually you outgrow the need for destroyers. You need people to build stuff. Why are those guns? Why are the barrels of those guns so fucking big?
These animals were defended by women and children. We put them down easily.
Why do they keep these animals? Do they eat them?
No. Don't do this.
Exterminate them, of course.
No!
Alright, let's do it.
I can't watch this. No!
Grab it!
No, don't kill the puppy.
Toss it back in. I'll finish it off.
Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no.
Wait! At least some of these animals ought to be tested for disease. There's an epidemic in the Nethers. It's best we know about it.
It's a very flimsy excuse, but okay, he's totally... If he wasn't on to you before, he's definitely on to you now.
They could have led us to the underground, but instead of apprehension and interrogation, they were slaughtered.
Father has decreed that there will be no more process for censorship.
The father?
They are either to be shot on sight or incinerated without trial.
But it's counter to law.
It is the will of Father, and he is law.
This feels very cultish.
Without the logic of process, is it not just mayhem? What we have worked so hard to eradicate?
It is not the message that is important, it is our obedience to it.
What the fuck is father? Father from Full Metal Alchemist or something.
Confiscated evidence X-23 T-45. Mary O'Brien.
Seriously though, what is that? Perfume or something? Yeah, everyone is suspicious of you, dude. You gotta be cautious, you gotta be careful. Oh, sniff it, man. I mean, that kind of seems a little bit creepy. I mean, I know you're like touch-starved or something, or sensation-starved, but like...
Cleric John Preston passing into the Nether. Enforcement related.
You know, it's... The Nether? That's what you call it?
I don't know what else to do with you.
Setting him free?
Go!
Oh. Just gonna take the dog home, isn't he?
Fine. Are you going back in the trunk?
I drove all the way out here to try to get rid of the dog, but you can't do it. He's being nice. He's smiling about it. He's chuckling. Oh shit. Fuck.
This is your last warning. Step away from the vehicle.
Cleric, here are official.
Identification.
It's in my coat.
Where's the code?
Don't have it.
Unidentified individuals are subject to summary destruction.
You're making a very big mistake.
Sergeant!
He's gonna kill them all, isn't he?
Keys to the trunk.
I'm trying to tell you. My name is John Preston. I'm the highest ranking cleric of the Tetragram.
Wait. Stand off. Sorry, I didn't recognize you, sir. We'll escort you back to the gate.
Thanks.
Damn it.
Animals.
Sounds like it came from your trunk.
Possible.
Fuck. This isn't gonna end.
I'm asking you one last time.
This will be violent.
Down underneath! Down underneath! Shoot him!
Yep, you're all dead.
Shoot him! Shoot him!
That was cool. That felt kind of Matrix-y. I say that in a good way. I like the Matrix. I love the Matrix. Oh, what kind of dog breed is that? What are you doing with that? What do you do with that dog? I mean, dogs are difficult to hide and take care of and everything, man. It's gonna be extra hard to do in a society that doesn't allow them. What kind of weapon is that? A bow staff? No, not a bow staff, it's something else.
Something on your mind? It's my job to know what you're thinking.
Don't take off the helmet, dude. I mean, that helmet did its job by protecting you. He literally just fucking smiled. He's feeling something.
Do they know? There are theories.
He's smiling.
Father and the council have decreed an acceleration in the crackdown on offenders. It's gonna be a massacre, cleric.
Shit. The prosium, does that mean you can't even feel like the exhilaration of combat or the exhilaration of like of a workout or something? How do you get people to be okay doing this? Like, what do you need to do to make a bunch of people okay with the killing?
That door behind you.
Go, damn you!
Get out of here, goddammit! If you don't, you're dead!
Don't do it, he'll shoot us in the back. He's gonna shoot you, I'd shoot you in the face. Now go.
It's starting to sound like Batman there.
Follow me. Now! Let's go!
He saw Preston, dude. You mean you're not subtle. Ooh. Ah.
Cleric, what's happening? We heard gunshots.
Oh shit.
Go!
He's a sense offender!
Guys, maybe stop standing around him in these big groups. That's cool.
What is this?
Nicely done, cleric. You drive them into the trap, I close it.
We got him now too.
Teamwork.
Now he's smug.
Why don't you take the honors of the execution, cleric?
These people should be taken for clinical interrogation.
Cleric. Father's rulings are quite clear. Offenders ought to be shot on sight.
They can be put to much better
Cleric.
use.
If your weapon's low, use mine.
There's no way out of this for him. It doesn't involve killing them. What's up with that thing at the end of the gun barrel?
It'd be better if you have it.
He did something there. What did he do? Shit.
I wish, with your permission, to locate the underground once and for all.
To destroy it.
To destroy it.
I haven't really defined what the underground is.
So
Partridge.
very sorry.
Oh wow, just schooled his expression.
These are the possessions he had on him at the time of death.
Photographs, freedom.
Errol Partridge.
The name's supposed to mean something to me.
He was a Grammaton cleric, first class. You knew him.
Oh.
I want to know about him.
But I understand that he's dead. Killed by your friends at the Tetragrammaton.
By me.
Sucks to be you then.
You were lovers.
Like the split diopter shot right there.
Let me find our greatest.
Errol Partridge. What do you know about him? Everyone out now.
Power move right there. I've always wanted to, at some point, be like, I need the room. And like, you know, that would just feel really cool.
Now you will tell me everything you know about Errol Partridge. You come in here with a fella named Jurgen. Why?
Jurgen Leitner. Sorry. If you know that reference, you understand.
Interesting.
False wall. I'm having a hard time figuring out where this movie is going. Like, what's he working toward? The end of the society? Or the fall of this government or something? What's the end game here?
We've been watching you, Preston.
You're Jurgen.
We're feeling.
William Fichtner. I like this guy. He's a great actor.
Welcome to the underground.
They're literally underground.
Polygraph. It detects fluctuations of human emotion.
No, it doesn't.
We have to be sure.
Mary. She's scheduled for combustion tomorrow.
I know. The first thing you learn about emotion is that it has its price. But without restraint, emotion is chaos. Some of us have to forego that luxury so that the rest can have it. Force ourselves not to feel. Like me.
What can I do?
Kill father would probably help. Beat him to the punch right there. Shit.
Cleric John Preston, you are to come with us immediately.
Cleric Preston.
Sir.
I've heard the most disturbing rumor.
A rumor maintaining that one of us has secretly taken it upon himself to cease his dose is actually feeling.
Feeling, sir.
Are you playing with me, cleric?
He's feeling, isn't he, DuPont? He isn't taking his doses, is he?
This person, I'm told, is actually attempting to contact the Resistance. How exactly have you been making use of your time of late?
Attempting to contact the Resistance, sir.
How is it that you intend to expose this traitor if all you do is attempt?
So he doesn't actually suspect Preston here?
I will redouble my efforts, sir, to locate the Resistance and bring them all to the Council's fair justice.
What is the Council?
Do it.
That was close. Might be better to properly destroy those, dude. I mean, like, those might be found later.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Kid, don't narc on your father, please.
I was checking to make sure you've been taking your interval.
Are you satisfied?
Yes, I am.
Good night, Dad.
You called him Dad.
Why are you here?
She's wearing pink now. Was she not before? What's up with the watch? It's a weird looking watch. Why is there two dials on it? Two watch faces.
What do you do?
I don't know.
Being watched, dude.
What about an audience? Can you somehow arrange to meet with them?
Father's never given a single audience since the upheaval, the danger of assassinations too. Even if I could make it through, what guarantee is there it would accomplish anything?
Instant word comes that Father is dead, that the council is leaderless. Bombs that have already been planted will be set off at the Prosium clinics and the factories. If we can succeed in disrupting the supply for even one day, our cause will be won by human nature itself. What about war? Will you do it?
I mean, Preston has a bit of a point. Like, I mean, if it works, I mean, war immediately happens, right?
Don't. Seeing her one last time will only make it harder to do what you have to do.
So this is the same shit that they did to his wife.
File footage. Viviana Preston. Sentence and incineration.
He's gonna watch it, isn't he? Why would you do this to yourself, man?
For the crime of feeling, you stand condemned to suffer annihilation in the city furnaces.
You don't even allow her a final word? And he was, oh man, he was actually there. He's gonna try to stop it. So they literally have you walk into a fire and burn you alive? What the fuck?
The incineration has gone through.
It's going through now. Hey!
Why the massive tunnel for this?
Machine turbines priming.
Tetragrammaton, I need to speak to this woman.
You're too late, sir. The time lock is engaged.
He's not gonna be able to stop it.
7 seconds. 6. Fire.
Shit. The music here is really good. The horns. Dude, doing this out in the open, man, it's gonna...
Cleric John Preston.
Shit, this guy.
You are under arrest.
This senior cleric, he is feeling. He is the worm that has been eating at the core of our great society.
You're feeling something here too, man.
I have brought him for your justice. This man is guilty of consorting with sex offenders, of having relations with a female.
If you run the trace record on his sidearm, you will find that it was he who was with the sweeper team when they were murdered.
But it's true.
He's not actually admitting to it, is he?
I promised I would bring you that man.
He's gonna did something to frame.
It was your gun in the nether with the sweepers.
This is wrong.
When did he switch them?
It'll be better if you have it.
He switched them.
Take him to the Hall of Destruction for summary judgment and combustion. Wait.
That happened after the...
He is the one who's failing!
That didn't happen in that order.
I allow a team to carry out the search of your premises. You know that Father never grants an audience to any.
Even to the man who brings him the resistance.
Sorry, sir. Just a formality.
But if they find the... Yep, gotta get rid of it, man. Probably not the best idea to, you know, keep them in the first place.
The search teams are already inside, sir.
Excellent.
Looking for something?
Oh god, did the kid narc on him?
I'd be more careful in the future.
Hello.
Since Mom.
Oh.
And Lisa?
Of course.
How did you know?
It's my job to know what you're thinking.
Kid was protecting him, Preston, and his sister.
I've located the resistance. Come now.
Come now to where? Oh, so they're sacrificing themselves so that he can get to Father?
Do not address Father unless first addressed by him. Avoid eye contact. And then there's the test.
Test?
Are they gonna like test his blood levels for the prosium? That's not something you can fake. That is quite a door. Why the sword all of a sudden?
All right, your weapon, please.
Why is he just handed a sword and then immediately forced to give it up?
We'll start with the test question first. What would you say is the easiest way to get a weapon away from a Bremerton cleric?
You ask him for it.
Oh, shh. Okay, he's feeling like glee now. So he's definitely feeling. Come on, guys.
Brand's job was simple, to make you feel like you'd won. Why should Father be more real than any other political puppet?
So DuPont is...
And you, the supposed savior of the resistance, are now its destroyer. You've given me yourself, entirely without incident.
He's gonna kill them all, isn't he?
Not without incident. I'm coming.
There's no way you could do that on a polygraph. You can't just make it all stop out of nowhere, right? You can't just force your heartbeat to stop. So, you know, this feels a lot like The Matrix. Okay, that was not physically possible right there. But cool, whatever. Movie logic. Movie physics. And there's art and a chandelier and fucking hypocrites. Guys, stop surrounding him like this. I mean, of course he's gonna kill you all if you surround him like this. Having a little Kill Bill moment here. Come on, dude. Did you really think that would work?
Mind the uniform, cleric. I plan to be wearing it for a long time.
You won't be. Ugh. This guy's remarkably calm for someone who is literally about to die.
Be careful, Preston. You're treading on my dreams.
Oh, is he like a cleric too? Just like that sound effect.
Wait! I'm life. I live, I breathe, I feel. Can you really take it?
Yep.
Is it really worth the price?
Dude, he's killed like hundreds of people.
I pay it gladly.
You really think now he's gonna start to have a problem with killing you people? Alright, it's done now. Good call, guys.
Is condemned
destroyed.
So the propaganda machine is falling. Yeah, bombs going off. So that little smirk. Just ends like that. Okay, I was kind of hoping for like an epilogue kind of thing, like now there's a better world, but no, they just ended like now the war starts. But okay. Okay, as per usual, I enjoyed that film. I enjoy a lot of the films I've done for this channel so far. I'm still a little bit at a loss as to why it's called Equilibrium. Someone want to explain that to me? I don't know, maybe I'm just stupid. Okay, this movie is not subtle in its messaging, which, you know, that's not always a vice, that's not always a problem. What's the overall, like, message? If you suppress human feeling, you not only suppress all the horrible things about humanity, but you suppress all the good things. You suppress all the things that make life worth living, which not the most original message I've ever seen. I mean, that's been explored in a lot of literature. It's been in film. It's been explored in Brave New World. I feel like it's the most salient example here. You know, it feels like it was a mix of The Matrix meets 1984 meets Brave New World. A little bit of V for Vendetta there too. You know, because like, you know, there's the lone vigilante, the monolithic dictator father in this case, and like Sutler in the V for Vendetta. I really like V for Vendetta. It's one of my favorite movies. Christian Bale was excellent. He's just a fantastic actor. First like half hour or so of the whole film, he just like stone-faced the entire time. Then later when he like really like emoting with his face, and like there's just like all these like tiny little ticks, like an eye twitch or something, or like, you know, tiny little smirk or something. That's good. He's a great actor. For a second, I thought they were gonna do a whole thing with Mary O'Brien, like reminding him of his wife, but in like in a tasteless kind of way. I feel like a lot of, like, some films do this thing where like they have like the male protagonist, you fridge his wife, and he meets another woman, he meets like the female lead, and they're like, you know, you remind me of my dead wife, let's get married, or let's smooch, or something like that, you know? And that always kind of feels kind of cheap to me. It feels kind of tasteless, doesn't feel very classy. It just kind of feels like lazy writing, you know what I mean? And for a little while I was worried that they were gonna go down that route. I was worried that they were gonna do something where like he actually has like feelings for her, like romantic feelings for her or something. But it didn't really seem like they went down that route, which I'm glad they did, because that just would have felt like the movie was already doing so much. Like, it was already juggling like this guy finally experiencing feelings for the first time. For him to like have to deal with that too, have to deal with like romantic or sexual attraction, I mean, that's just too much already. And also, you know, you got the whole dystopian society thing, and you know, he's worried about getting caught. I mean, there's enough elements going on without introducing that extra element. So I'm glad they didn't make that choice. Making the kid be like secretly like protecting his dad and secretly protecting his sister, that was cool. That was good writing. I like that. The whole betrayal thing with what was his name, Brant, the guy played by Taye Diggs. The movie said that he supposedly used his gun to kill all those guys when he was protecting the dog, right? But that happened before the switch apparently happened. Like, what happened there? Was that like just an editing problem where they shot it out of order or something? I don't know. Or like there was like a rewrite in the script or something? I don't know. Whatever. The architecture of it, like in the cinematography of this, I thought it was really interesting because like there's an architectural movement called brutalism. You can see like a bunch of different examples of it in film, especially in sci-fi, like in Dune or Gattaca, of course here in Equilibrium. It's basically architecture that is, it's lots of concrete, there's lots of right angles, there's lots of like gray surfaces. There isn't a lot of art to it. There's no flourishes. There's very little symmetry. It's all just like very functional, utilitarian. And I noticed a lot of that in this film, and like, you know, because there's this whole like walled city and it's all concrete and everything. Like that's a lot of like brutalist architecture. And I appreciate that touch, because the thing about that kind of architecture is it kind of by design feels oppressive. And so, yeah, you know, a movie like Equilibrium or like Gattaca, they're gonna use that to like enhance that feeling, enhance that oppressive feeling for the audience. So I think that was a really cool choice. Sean Bean dying like 18 minutes into the movie. I mean, like, yeah, Ned Stark is too good for this world. I'm glad the dog lived well. I mean, a bunch of the dogs died. I mean, we saw that, but I'm glad they didn't kill any dogs on screen. I'm sure John Wick would appreciate that. I watch way too many movies. I realize I make a lot of movie references and everything just because, like, having, you know, going through this channel and everything, well, making videos for this channel, I'm seeing a lot more movies and I'm gonna make a lot of references. Before starting this channel, I love movies and I loved making references and everything. Like, it's gonna be a lot of my humor going forward. Who did the music for this? I didn't check and see who did the music for this. Ah, Klaus Badelt. Yeah, I know that, like, that guy. He collaborated with Hans Zimmer to do the music for Pirates of the Caribbean. He's a good composer. I give this movie out of 10. You know, I give it an 8 out of 10. This was an entertaining movie. On that note, thank you so very much for joining me. As usual, like, comment, subscribe, share the video with, you know, anyone else who you think might like the movie reactions. And if you really like this kind of content, please consider joining my Patreon. I got a link in the description below, as always. And that'll give you access to Discord server where you can, you know, chat with me about movies. You can vote in polls, you get early access to my YouTube edits, and you get access to full-length reactions. So if that's your kind of stuff, please head on over there. Thank you again for joining me, and as usual, there's more stuff coming soon. So see you later.